Hey everybody, thanks for watching. My name's Kevin. I'm with All Star Medical, and today we're going to talk about our top folding power wheelchairs. These are the top four that we sell in store and online, and we want to show you the features and benefits of all of them and really break them down on what sets them apart. To start out with, we're going to go over the Journey Air Elite. This is a folding power wheelchair. I'm going to go through the description of the weights on them first before I do anything. So your Air Elite here, total weight is 29 pounds. That is included with the battery. It's actually, the battery weighs 3 pounds, so it gets down to 26 pounds, which is really nice. So you have a 26-pound folding power wheelchair right here on the Air Elite. The next version I have here is the Ultralight by Pride Mobility. It's the Jazzy Ultralight. You have a weight of 38 pounds. And then the battery, this comes in two options. It has a lithium battery on it. You have a 5-pound battery and a 7-pound battery. If you take that out, the total weight of the unit is 33 pounds. And the reason I'm telling you the battery weight is a lot of times you will only hear what the chair weighs and you don't know what the battery weighs. So I like to tell both of them. Going into this, we've got the Zoomer. Again, this is made by Journey Healthcare. Your overall weight is 39.5 pounds on this. Your battery weighs 4, so total weight, if you don't have the battery, is 35 pounds. And then we get into the Pride Mobility. This is the Jazzy Carbon. This one right here weighs 43.6 pounds. The battery weighs 4, so you're getting down to 39.6 on the weight capacity of the Jazzy Carbon. So on the Air Elite here, we're going to go on some of the dimensions and specs so you can understand how wide this is and will it work for you. So we're going to kind of break down all of these chairs, but we're going to start out with the Air Elite here. So to give you a couple measurements, your seat height, seat height is from here down to the floor. Your seat height is 18.1 inches. Your seat width is 16.5 in between the arms, okay? Your seat depth is 15.7, which is here to here. Your arm height is 9.8 inches from here to up here, to give you an idea. And then your seat back height from bottom to the top handle here is 15.7. That's the specs of the seat. Hopefully it helps you. It does have, they don't really call this a cushion, it's a padding, but you can put, if you needed to put a wheelchair cushion on here, you could. It's got Velcro where you could Velcro it down and padding there. It has a padded back as well. What's nice about that is you can take it on and off if you needed to clean it or something like that. You can do that with this material here. So pretty nice little setup there. Some other specs that I like to talk about are the maximum speed on this is 2.8 miles an hour. So it's, as far as the speed, it's one of the slower ones speed-wise on a comparison chart to what we're showing you today. On the minimum turning radius, it's 35.4. So turning radius, just so you understand how that goes, is showing you how the chair can actually just turn just like this. So that's 35.4. It has a 240-pound weight capacity, so it is a little smaller version. I'm 5'8", 210, so I fit pretty well in this. I would say height-wise, I'm about probably max height. If you want to look at my legs here, you know, if I was any taller, maybe my legs would be raised up a little more. Just depends on where the height is in the body type and things like that. Again, got plenty of room between my arms here. So where do you carry your weight? Do you carry it in your hips? You carry it in your belly? You know, things like that. Your battery charge time takes around 6 to 8 hours. Your battery travel range, they do a mileage range, which most of them all do, 10 miles. I like to use time. You're going to be able to take this out probably 6 to 8 hours all day long. Again, it depends on the terrain you're using, and it also depends on, you know, how much the individual weighs. So keep that in mind when you're doing this. I've got your front wheels are 6.5 inches. They're a flat free. And then your rear wheels are 10.6 inches tall. They're flat free, so you don't have to worry about pumping them up or doing anything like that. They're maintenance free when it comes to that. But really easy to deal with as far as that goes. I don't have any other specs on this one to tell you about other than what I just showed you. So hopefully that helps you, and we're going to break down the rest of them as well. All right, so we've got the Jazzy Ultralight here. We're going to go over the specs on it, just like we did the other version. So on this one right here, we have a seat height, which I'm going from floor to the top to the seat right here, is actually 19. Your back height, and I went and measured here because that's technically where the back ends, is right here, is 17 inches. And then our seat width is 18 by 18. So 18 inches between the arms and 18 inches in depth. It does have a little bit better foam cushion on here. This material underneath it, as well as the back, is kind of a breathable material, which is nice. But I do like this foam cushion. It's not, any kind of preventative for sores or wounds or anything like that. But it is a nice cushion. You could add a wheelchair cushion if you had some skin integrity issues. You could easily add a cushion on here, no problem. So keep that in mind. Your overall width is 24.5. So the overall width here, you're going to be able to go through any door frame with this. In every chair I've got here, that's going to be the case. You're not going to have an issue at all going through door frames and things like that. So just keep that in mind. Your overall length of this chair is from the back here to the very front is 40.91 inches. So that's probably the best angle right here, from here to here, 40.9. Your turning radius is 33.19. For those of you that don't know what the turning radius is, I do like to always show it. Again, this is me just spinning like this. Turning radius, so very tight turning radius. It's great. That's where power chairs really come in handy. They're great in tight areas. You can turn a lot tighter on a power wheelchair than you can a mobility scooter. So definitely keep that in mind. Your maximum speed on this is 3.69 miles per hour. So pretty decent. Most of them are in that 3.5 to 4.5 range. So it probably falls midway on this. You have 8-inch casters here, and then your back drive wheels are 10.71. They're flat free, no maintenance that you have to deal with or anything like that. So just keep that in mind. And it comes with a 300-pound weight capacity. So again, I tell everybody I'm 5'8", 210. I fit fine in this. This actually fits me really well. It's not too small, but I still have plenty of room between the arms to sit in it. It's a great chair for that. So there's the specs on the Ultralight. So here are the specifications on the Zoomer by Journey Healthcare. We've got a seat height. Again, seat height is from the seat all the way to the bottom of the floor, 20 inches. Your width between the arms is actually the widest right now. It's 19.25. Your seat depth is 16. So from here to the back of the chair, 16. And then your back height from the back, and I go to right here, is 16 inches. So there's your measurements on your seat. Your overall width is 24.5. Again, that's about standard. 24 to 25 is about the standard you'll find on most all these folding power chairs. You're never going to have a problem with any type of power chair going through door frames. Okay, unless you're dealing with a bariatric system or something like that, you're never going to have to worry about that. These folding powers, you're going to be fine dealing with it. To give you a couple other things, your top speed is 3.7 miles an hour, so pretty good on the top speed there. I like to show the turning radius. Turning radius, again, 35.5. So we'll show you how that turning radius works on this one. It's a little bit slower on the turning radius than the other versions that we've showed, but it's very tight. So you're going to be able to go through any type of apartment, small space, things like that, real easy. These turn really well. I've got your 7-inch wheels on the front, and I've got 10-inch wheels on the back. They're flat free, maintenance free. You don't have to worry about anything like that. So they come in real handy, easy to use. So we have a 300-pound weight capacity. Again, 5'8", 210. I easily fit in there. I got plenty of room between the arms. I fit really comfortable. If you look at me from a side view, you can see how I sit. My legs aren't pushed up too far. Again, this chair fits me great. I'm saying if you're on the 300-pound weight capacity for pretty much any of these, it's where you're carrying your weight. Are you carrying in your hips or are you carrying in your belly? That can all factor into some things like that. So hopefully that specs helps on that one. All right, thanks. All right, so we've got the Jazzy Carbon right here, and we're going to go over the specifications here. Your seat height is 20 and a quarter. Seat height here to there. Your width between the arms is 18.5, so pretty good distance between the arms here. Your depth, seat depth is 16, and then your back height from here to the back right here is 17 inches in the back height. So just keep that in mind when you're looking at stuff like that. It has a 300-pound weight capacity in it. Probably the biggest thing that makes it stand apart compared to the other four or the other three that I've shown is the turning radius. This says it has a 24-inch turning radius, so it's going to turn a little bit tighter than the other ones. And that's all about wheel placement and things like that. Again, I'm not sure if it's actually that much different, but it says 24-inch wheel turning radius compared to 34. That's a 10-inch. It doesn't seem that much different here, but it can be a little bit. It can be the length of the device and things like that. Your overall width, again, is 24 inches. So that's pretty standard. Your length, which is from the front foot plate to the back anti-tippers, is 37 inches. So just keep that in mind. Your range per charge is about 9.3 miles. Again, I'm going to say you're going to be able to drive this 6-8 hours all day long. Terrain and weight capacity, always factor that in. 300-pound weight capacity, 5'8", 210. I easily fit in this. Got plenty of room. Feel like it fits me pretty well as far as where my legs are, things like that. So hopefully by showing you these specs, it gives you an idea, will the chair work for you? So that's all I've got for this one. All right, everybody, we're going to go through the folding and show you how all these chairs disassemble. We're going to start out with the Journey Air Elite. It's probably the simplest one. So when you go to fold it, you fold this like a standard wheelchair. You're going to take hands right here, raise this right up just like this. You'll notice that it folds just like a regular wheelchair. On the back here, if you need storage, like in a trunk of a car, back seat, like some wheelchairs do, you can fold the back and fold that down. I also find it kind of nice that if you went and you really want to, you can take this off. It has the handles to do that, but it also allows me to make that a little nicer fold. So when I go to pick up, I've got it just like this. I can also disassemble the remote so I don't have to worry about it getting damaged or anything like that. The front leg rest can come off as well. They're really not worth taking off unless it's, again, a storage issue or you're trying to make it in a tight fit. They do come off and pop on just like that. Your battery here, I push this button and raise it up. What's nice about it is it has an on-off button. It's very easy to deal with. It's really light. I also have a place on the other side that if I wanted a extra battery, I do have a place to store it. So just keep that in mind if you ever wanted one. Now, it won't charge or do anything like that, but it is a place to store. But you could literally just pick this up just like that. So on the folding of the Jazzy Ultralight, I'll show you why I really like the way this folds. It's super easy to deal with. They've got everything kind of highlighted in red that lets you know what to do. So on this one, I just have to push just like this. Push down, and you'll notice this is going to fold. I take the cushion out. You'll hear it click, okay? What I like is I'm able to raise this up just like this, okay? And it stands up on its own. I can take the footrest and sit it in here just like that. By doing that, this allows me to pick this chair up with one hand, but I don't have to worry about it actually coming apart. This one actually locks. So a lot of our customers have really liked that feature, that it locks in place. I can set it back down, and then when I want to raise it back up, there is a red lever that says push. I can push raise it back up, put my footrest back down, put my cushion back on, and easily do that. Your battery is just again, a red lever. On here, you'll see a red lever. I pull it, slides right out. You can charge this battery right here from somewhere other than the chair. So that's a nice feature. It's got its little on-off button here. It also gives you somewhere to read this from. So you can actually read how much power is in the actual battery box. Nice little feature there. People really like that. Other than that, very simple to use and fold. So on the Zoomer, what makes it unique is the way it folds. And when you really take it apart, it actually becomes the lightest version of all the chairs that I've showed you today. So on the back of the Zoomer, there is a little wire that goes all the way across. I'm able to take this and fold this up just like this. And then I have the ability to pick this up or drag it however I want to. I can pick the unit up, 39 pounds, okay? What I like about it is when I open it back up, there's a knob on each side here, okay? You'll raise this up, and then this is going to give you the ability to take these two parts off of each other. So I've got 19 pounds, and I've got 16 pounds. And I can carry the unit like this. Very easy to deal with, a little more compact. Technically, this becomes the lightest one that I've showed you in this video. Then, real easy, I can take the battery out. Okay, so the battery just sits right here. It's 3 or 4 pounds, but it's not that big a deal when it comes to taking that off, but it's easy to deal with. You just have it sitting there and then lock it in place. So that's the disassembly of the Zoomer. So on the folding of the Jazzy Carbon here, it's a very simple way to fold it. It's got a little lever on the back right here. Raise and fold just like that. There's a couple things that you can do that I like about this unit. It makes it real easy to deal with. There's a lever under here that allows me to slide these anti-tippers back up. By doing that, I'm able to set the chair just like this. This comes in real handy if you're storing this in a closet or somewhere in a small space and you need it sitting upright. I've even had people put this in the back seat in the floorboard and sit it upright like this. You can take the armrest, the remote off the armrest and the cup holder off the armrest to make it a little bit more compact, and you don't have to worry about maybe damaging that. So real easy to deal with there. When I go to open this back up, I'll show you right here. You have the battery pack. There is a lever here, okay? I squeeze this button underneath here. It's kind of hard to see, but you'll just pull. There's your battery. The one thing that Pride's done, gives you the ability to charge this battery off chair. So you can have this and charge it inside the house and leave the chair in the car or somewhere else without having to charge it through the joystick. So nice little feature that they've got there. But that is the folding of the Jazzy Carbon. All right, so the reason we did this video was to show you the little differences between all these chairs. And there really are a few different features and benefits that set these chairs apart from each other, but we hope this helps you decide on which one would work best for you. If you need to order this, you'll be able to order this from us at allstarmedicalusa.com. In the description below the video here, we're going to have a link to every one of these chairs where we actually talk in detail about them more than what you're seeing here. And we're also going to have a link to where you can purchase them. So all you'll have to go is click, add to cart, and go from there. I do recommend do standard free delivery on all this. Do not do a white glove delivery. It's not worth the buy because they're very easy to put together. So there's no need for a white glove delivery on these. So just order like that. If you want to ask more questions, feel free to do that by giving us a call at 615-730-9438. We'll be glad to help you order over the phone as well. And as always, thanks for watching and have a great day.